I've been holding off this for a wee while, but my name is Ashton and I am full of ideas. Very, very good at coming up with ideas, very good at finding ways to solve problems. What I've realized recently, I've been on my entrepreneurial journey for quite some time. Currently, I am a sales manager at a very great employer, very, very good company, very, very good team. Love what I do and plan to continue to stay there for a very long time. But being an entrepreneur is always an itch that I want to scratch, and I have tried and failed to create some sort of success in something that I wanted to kind of bring to life myself for quite some time. Never has worked out. And generally it's because I have a great idea and, I want to go, I get the dopamine hit, I go and start creating something, build a website, get a domain, and then I realize that it's actually going to be a little bit harder than I originally thought. And then I pivot. I move to something else. I get shiny object syndrome, and look, I'm definitely not alone in that. I know there'll be a lot of people that do something similar, but I actually wanted to take action. And lately, obviously, with AI and how fast it is progressing and technology is advancing, something that I've always enjoyed is SaaS apps, tech, how it can make me more efficient, how it can make me better at what I do in my career. And I want to leverage that. And so I've created a number of small things in the past, little Chrome extensions and things that kind of help me do my job better. But the challenge is you try and bring it out to other people. And everyone's seen this before, it's distribution. Getting it in front of the people is the hardest part. And, I've watched quite a bit of Starter Story, and you hear of people leveraging into influencers and creating partnerships and things like that. And when I hear that, I think the partner, the influencer, the person with the audience actually has the power. And I'm like, something like AppSumo, for example, you start something, you give it to AppSumo, they take 70%, you take 30%, and you've got to handle all the customer support. Yes, you get obviously beta testers and you get a lot of initial feedback, but you're giving over a lot of power, and then you're always reliant on them to get that initial distribution. So I had a thought. I was like, can I kind of kill two birds with one stone? And so I have been putting this off for a while, and I think YouTube is a place, is something somewhere I spend a lot of my time. I fucking love YouTube. I love to be on YouTube. I love to watch other people's content, and I love to learn. Like, I just love to see what everyone else is doing, and love to figure out problems that I might have in my day-to-day life, whether it's fixing the toilet or fixing the sink or fixing the car or whatever it is. I use YouTube a lot, and so it's a place that I am alone. It's a place that I think I should show up and try to create something for myself. And so what I'm going to be bringing to life and committing to is what I am calling good ideas. And so I see this as a bit of a flywheel. I want to create things that I want to use, things that I think will be helpful for me to make my life better in my current sales role. And for me, for my team, and I want to see where I can go with them. And so I'm going to put them on this website, which, by the way, I don't even have a domain for this yet. I'll launch it eventually. And this is all very rough around the edges, but I'm going to put it on this website. And essentially, viewers of my YouTube channel, by the way, would love you to subscribe. Early days, but I'm going to give free access to everything initially, free access. And so if you jump on early and you like something, I'm going to build what I think is going to be useful. I'll be taking suggested ideas, which you can suggest an idea up on the top right. It launches free. The beta testers that want to jump on early and test it can provide feedback if it's getting used, if it's getting traction, if it's viable. Then everyone that's using it on the beta tester will be grandfathered in. And then I'll put them out paid to everyone later on. And so I want my future subscribers, if you're watching this, I want you guys to help me figure out what lives, what dies, what goes to the graveyard. There is a graveyard section down here as well. And basically just build it out. And so, initially what I want to build will be the content, but later on would love subscribers to obviously what that content is. I have zero coding experience, none. I've been vibe coding for the last year and a half, made some stuff. I'm by no means an expert. So you're going to see a total noob be making stuff, seeing what I can create, seeing what things fuck up. There'll be good things, there'll be shit things. I'm also not a content creator. I don't have a microphone. This is literally through the speakers on my iMac. So I'm just going to literally suck it and see. Just see what I can do, see what happens, and yeah, see where we can take it. But hopefully this will evolve. Things will get better. I'll worry about quality later on. But right now, I just want to put this out there and just see where it goes. I want to reward those who support me through the journey, and yeah, and building an audience of my own allows me to fail fast. I can start building something, get feedback immediately. It lives or it dies. Hopefully this is not just another idea. The fact that I'm filming a video and putting it out on YouTube, hopefully it's going to mean that there's a little bit more skin in the game with this one, a little bit more stickiness. But hey, who knows? You know, right now I'm not going to commit to any number of videos per week, but I'm going to film everything that I want to build for myself for now. Post it out there, see what I can do. Yeah, you got to be in it to win it. I want to do what I enjoy, and I enjoy coming up with new ideas and building them, bringing them to life. So I'm going to build for me first, and then, yeah, over time, would love to obviously get some feedback and new ideas and suggestions. But as I said, I don't know where this is going to go. We'll find out, and you would love to have you along on the journey with me as well. It'd be absolutely amazing. Cheers.